For the past several months, we've been focusing on our Scion FRS Targa build. However, it is now time for me to work on my S14. This thing's been sitting here for way too long and it needs some key upgrades. It's your run-of-the-mill SR-powered 240 with all the common bolt-ons. Intake, exhaust, front mount intercooler. In the interior, we've got an auto power roll bar and a Recaro bucket seat, some Defi gauges, and a personal steering wheel. Under the hood, I just recently upgraded the turbo to a Garrett GTX 2863R with a TurboSmart external wastegate setup. The valve train is beefed up thanks to Faria, and mild Tomei 256 camshafts complete the package. It hasn't been tuned yet because I've got the following parts to install. Even though we've got a 3-inch turbo back exhaust system on the 240, it's in desperate need of an upgrade, starting off with the catalytic converter. We're going to be upgrading it to a Vibrant hi-flo unit. This baby actually is rated from 350 to 500 horsepower, full 3-inch, covered by a 5-year warranty, and can withstand up to 1500 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not a bolt-on affair, but that's no problem because we're just gonna quickly weld ourselves up a pipe, use some Vibrant flanges, and we'll have a setup in no time. We've also got another upgrade for the exhaust that I'll show you in just a second, but before that, I've got a Tomei oversized baffled oil pan that we're gonna be installing. This is excellent for anybody that's drifting, using your car for the track. It'll definitely help in the oil starvation department. It's got some great baffles built in, and actually because there's more oil in it, it'll keep the engine running cooler. And this is the final piece of the exhaust puzzle. It's Tomei's titanium Expreme exhaust system, and it weighs a scant 10 pounds. As you can see, I'm balancing it on 2 fingers. That's how light it is. It also has the JDM fanboy in me jumping up and down because there are pie cuts everywhere. The exhaust system itself actually is relatively inexpensive. It comes in at around just over $900, which is a bargain in my books for titanium because you can't find that anywhere else. Most systems are $2 up. This is the S14's old exhaust system. Already 3-inch unit. Functionally wise, there's nothing wrong with it. But it's just getting worn and tired. Tomei also makes a titanium 3-inch test pipe to go along with its exhaust system. However, because I love the environment and I'm a law-abiding citizen, I don't run test pipes. What I will use this for is a mock-up for our catalytic converter pipe. There you go. System's on. Looks so good under here. It's a shame nothing else does. Test pipe would be great to run for the racetrack. If you're looking for power, this is the way to go. Back on the workbench, the test pipe was measured, then the Vibrant stainless steel pipe was cut to size, and we had ourselves an initial mock-up. Now comes the fun part. I get to weld this all up with my trusty Miller TIG welder. I don't get to do this often, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I don't think my welds are gonna be pretty, but they're gonna be solid. Before I go tacking the rest of this up and then fully welding it, I'm gonna try to test fit it, see if it lines up properly, because as you can see, the flanges are at different angles. So, I mean, I can line it up here, but we're not gonna be 100% sure unless I put it on, test it, mark it, and we'll be good to go.
Looks like our fitment's pretty good.
Sadly, no back purging here. I don't got the means or time for it. Shit, that's hot. Always wear gloves, people. This is our final piece. It's all welded up. Pretty good for the most part. There are no dimes here, only nickels and pennies. I don't know. It's not pretty, but I think it's solid. We'll be good to go.
Hopefully this is the last time I crawl under here because my back's already broken for having to do this multiple times tonight. But our cat's in, everything fits perfectly. All that's left to do now is make sure that the rest of the exhaust system is buttoned up, tightened, and I'll be done under here. I've gone ahead and pulled out the stock oil pan. Super easy job, 10 bolts. After you drain the oil, drop it, good to go, 5-minute job. New Tomei oil pan should go up pretty quickly. The only difference is we gotta add studs, which may lengthen the process a little bit, but let's find out and see how it goes.
Anytime you're mating two metal surfaces with silicone, make sure they're clean and tidy, otherwise you'll be doing the job again. Your patience is gonna get tested here. The bolts are a tight fit, so do as I do and say fuck, until you've got them all in.
There's always some type of fight with the aftermarket stuff. I wish it wasn't that way, but you know what? Larger capacity oil pan, this is the only way to do it. So I'll suck it up right off the half hour of my life and move on. All right, we're finally done. I am exhausted. It's been probably a long 8 hours, which I know sounds crazy to install an exhaust system and an oil pan, but with the filming and whatnot, it just adds up. I'm dirty, I need to take a shower. We'll fire this car up very shortly once I get some oil into this, and I'll make an exhaust clip for you sooner than later. I don't want to do it in this video because I feel like it's kind of giving it away. So hang tight for that. We'll see you soon.